only live stream of the day. I know I said that I was going to be on last night and I was going to be on this afternoon, but it's just the way it goes. When my dad's here, we just have to play everything by ear, and the same thing when I go down there, because things change. Anyway, I'm here now, and my dad just called. He's home. Dylan and Avery are both sleeping. So I'm not in any rush. We do what we got to do here. Find it on this one. And then we can get started. I hope everybody had a nice day. It's much cooler here today. It's still warm, but it's much cooler than it's been in a while. Okay, first person here is T. Yvette for tomorrow. T. Yvette for tomorrow. Pretty good. Making decisions that are pushing your financial life forward and feeling financially stable. Money is coming in. Not looking back on the past, life is moving forward. Anxiety is also easing and moving into the past. You could hear from somebody you've been hoping to hear from, or get news you've been waiting on, and you can make a decision to walk away from something or someone that you feel no longer serves you. Fiat General. A Libra and a Capricorn enter that could be of significance, and success comes in around work, school, or business. You also could reconnect with an old friend from the past. Could be the Libra or the Cancer, or this could be a third person altogether. Got some money headed your way. You're headed towards the 10 cups being full, and you're feeling pretty ambitious. Whatever you set your mind to, you'll be able to accomplish. Feeling better compensated and better respected around work, school, or business. You're no longer holding yourself back. Pretty good. Beautiful one for tomorrow. Maybe working on a creative project or a creative hustle. You have more money coming in. You may feel like something nice happens around work where you're feeling better compensated and better respected. More money is headed your way. Growth, change, and transformation comes in and around your career. You'll get news that you've been waiting for, or you'll hear from somebody you've been hoping to hear from. Okay, let's leave that one on the free ones, and I'll use this one here. Red, why does Jay lie about dates? Why does Jay lie about dates? Okay, I don't know what the situation is or what the dates are. Like, dates between, like, I'm going out on a romantic date, or I'm lying about dates that I'm going to be away. But it looks like he lies control. He also may be a little bit vague because it's just easier than giving specifics. It doesn't look like it looks like it's easier. It's just easier for him to lie. That's the way he feels about it. I don't know what the situation is, but easier comes up. Mario. Next 7 days. Next 7 days. I'm going to switch it. I'm going to make this one for the free list and use that one. Mario for the next 7 days. You have money coming in. You have money that comes in that brings in happiness around financials. You have a wish, put it out into the universe, lay down the law, set up boundaries if you feel as if somebody is overstepping. A Virgo enters. Listen to your intuition. Intuition is heightened, and with the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. No longer feeling stuck or stagnant. Life starts to move forward, and you could be planning a road trip. Red. Has Jay slept with others that he didn't tell me? I don't think so, no. Nothing is coming up strong enough for me to say yes. I don't think so. Love always tonight. A Virgo could enter or be around the picture, and also a Cancer. You have some money coming in. You could be planning travel or talking about travel. You've got feeling like you made it to the top of the mountain where you can breathe a sigh of relief around finances, improving and moving forward towards greener pastures. An Aries enters, a disappointment heals and moves into the past. Evan, am I going to hear from the engineering division for engineering positions or maintenance? Okay, am I going to hear from the engineering division for engineering positions? Will I hear about maintenance positions? I think you're going to hear about engineer positions. T-Vet Z and I. Cause for celebration comes in around the situation, and you can feel as if you have the world at your feet. You could be spending more time together as we move through August. Communication picks up. You may feel as if the relationship is coming to balance. And communication picks up, but you may have choices and decisions to make around this situation, but it's positive because the wish comes true. So whatever it is that's going on in August should be positive for the two of you moving forward. And also communication, like communicating well, spending time together, and the relationship moves forward. Looks pretty decent. Mariah, will I receive an offer from the job I applied to? From a job I applied to, okay, let's see. Yes, you will. And I think that you could hear something like maybe by the first week of August. Comes in pretty quick. Georgia, energy and speed around the final insurance claim. Energy and speed around the final insurance claim. Pretty good. You should hear news out of the blue quickly, like I'm going to say probably before the end of July or maybe the first week of August latest. Things change for the better for you quickly, and money's coming in. It looks positive. Liz, will P ask me on another date this week? I think so, yeah. Lee, empty the Pisces, give me mixed signals. What does he really want from me? Does he want a stable commitment from me? Does he want a stable commitment from me? At this point, I don't think that he's made the decision that he wants I don't think that he's decided I definitely want a stable commitment, but I think there is potential for that to come in if you give it a little bit more time. So, I don't know, he may be sending you mixed signals because he's not sure what he wants, but there's plenty of potential for this to turn into a committed relationship. Kayla, what does Dre think of me? Thinks that you're well balanced, fun and exciting, kind, caring, passionate, sincere, smart, intelligent, and self-confident. Pretty good. Liz, for tomorrow. An old wound starts to heal and move into the past, and you could be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Be prepared for life to move forward. Even if it's not moving forward tomorrow, Your life is moving forward on the horizon. With the Magician, you've got the ability to manifest new opportunities. The world is at your feet and something makes you very happy tomorrow. It could be an offer that comes in that would be hard to turn down, and it could possibly involve an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Beautiful one. What was Dee's thoughts after the text I sent last night? Feels prepared for things to move forward and like the world is at his feet. So I don't know what this here is all about, but I don't know what you said. Feels like prepared for things to move forward, the world is at his feet. May also be spending a lot of time thinking about things, which is good too. Really, what is Julie's opinion of me, and does she talk bad behind my back? Sometimes she's babysitter of my son and we work together. Okay, let's see. What's her opinion of me? Well, she thinks pretty highly of you. She seems to think that you put in a lot of hard work. You're very capable, you're confident, and you know how to get things done. You're very ambitious. May feel that you're well prepared, smart, intelligent, attractive, grounded, and stable, and like you're balancing the world. Does she talk bad about you behind your back? I don't think that she talks bad about you. Well, you know, everybody, you could always say something bad about somebody, even when it's a good thing, you know, like, oh, she's Miss Perfect. You know what I mean? Like, there's always something that you can say. So I can't say that she's not going to ever say anything bad about you, because that's sort of the feeling that I get from her. Like, the bad things that she would say about you would be about how well you have everything together or how neatly you have everything wrapped up, that she might not have that for herself. So it may be somewhat of like a little bit of a jealousy thing, but I don't think that she like viciously talks bad about you behind your back to coworkers. I don't think so. Lee, is KR the Libra still watching my page? And if so, will he reach out instead of watching me? At this point, I don't think he's watching your page, and I don't see him reaching out at this point. Doesn't mean that that isn't going to change at some time, but right now it doesn't look like much is going on. Elizabeth, what do you see happening with Scorpio Gabriel? Okay, Lovers is in reverse. So that can either indicate that there's not a commitment coming in, or there's a breakup if you're currently committed, or maybe this is something that happened in the past. I don't know. I don't know who this person is, or, you know, if they're new or if there's someone that's been around the picture before. But it looks like they're prepared for things to move forward. Even with that Lovers in reverse, things can still move forward. But it might not happen right away. Like right now, if this is somebody you've never been with before, Lovers in reverse, they're not looking for a commitment. But there is passion here, so they may be looking for sex. However, I mean, you do have the world at your feet, and you have the Sun in reverse, which is like happiness comes out over the situation. It just takes time. So I'm going to say at this point now, it looks a little bit more like a sexual connection and not a romantic, committed relationship. But Sun in reverse, there's still potential. Really depends where you guys are. If you've already been, if this is like an ex that's returned, I would say the Two of Cups in reverse is the past breakup. But if this is somebody you've never been with, I would say that they're not looking for a commitment at this point, and it may be more of a sexual thing. Amen. Would my current workplace create a new position role for me and pay me extra amount that makes it fair to me? No. No, they're not going to make up a position for you and pay you extra. No. Especially if you already have a job there. You know what I mean? Like, why would they create a separate job when you already have a job there? Yeah, I don't think that that's going to happen. Not now anyways. Love always. CEO's current intentions with me. I don't know where you guys are right now, but it looks like there may be happiness around the situation for however the relationship functions right now, but they're not prepared to take it to the next level. So wherever you guys are right now, this is sort of what they're intending for the relationship. Like they're happy with the way it is right now. Liz, how will things go the next time I hang out with P? Should go well. There's success around it. There's good communication, and you've got the world at your feet. Pretty good. Charlie, cards for sister. Her birthday's today. Oh, happy birthday. Well, she's got the world at her feet. If she's feeling undecided about something or someone, tell her not to make any decisions. She could be planning a road trip. Lay down the law, set up boundaries. If somebody's overstepping, anxiety moves into the past. Her intuition is heightened, so she should definitely pay attention to it. Success comes in around work, school, or business, and she may be feeling pretty ambitious. Whatever she sets her mind to, she'll be able to accomplish. Lita, anything exciting coming in for me soon? Everything's been great with business, as you say, but I'm still bored overall. Oh, yeah, that's my dad in Avery, yeah. Well, you have rest, relaxation, and self-care coming in. No longer holding yourself back. You could reconnect with an old friend from the past or someone you haven't seen in a while, and a water sign enters: Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You have some passion coming in. I don't know if you're feeling this passion towards this new water sign that comes in, or the person from the past, or whatever the situation is. There's passion coming in. That could be exciting. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan could also be exciting. Starting a new side business or a side hustle, or adding something to your current business, and going back to school, learning a new area of study. A disappointment is healing and moving into the past. Charlie, hoping for a positive test next week. Energies. Well, it looks good with the sun. So good luck, good luck, good luck. With the sun and with the 9 of Wands, I would say the energy is very positive. Kayla, what is happening? What is stopping AW from committing to me? They're holding themselves back because they're just not ready for a committed relationship. It's just not something they want right now. They don't want the responsibility of having to, do the whole thing, holidays and birthdays and the whole, I don't want to commit myself to something that I might not want to be in 100%, so I'm not going to commit. And, I'll see you when I see you, and let's keep things casual. That sucks, but that's where they are right now. I don't know where you are in your relationship with this person, but they're definitely holding back. It's just not something that they're looking for. They feel like they have a long road ahead of them, and they're slow and steady for things to move forward and get serious. Lee, who's coming towards me in love soon? You have a soulmate connection that comes in that could be a Gemini, a Virgo, or a Pisces. Listen to your intuition. If you're looking for a committed relationship before the end of this year, you could have a very successful one that's either started or starting by the end of the year. Georgia, General. General, you have a wish, put it out into the universe. No longer holding yourself back brings in cause for celebration around work, school, or business, and finances improve. You'll hear from somebody you've been hoping to hear from, or get news out of the blue you've been waiting on. The hard work you put into work, school, or business pays off. Money is coming in and you're no longer feeling stuck or stagnant. It also looks like anxiety is moving into the past. Simran, what lesson am I supposed to learn from dealing with narcissists? You've got to figure out that yourself, because dealing with narcissists, that's a blanket statement, but each situation will be different. So basically, if you're dealing with a narcissist, you have to learn how to stick up for yourself and not deal with them. Like, you can't rationalize with a narcissist. Like, you can't say, okay, I'll give in a little bit to you. Because if you're in communication with a narcissist, they know that they're going to get out of you whatever it is they want. So in order to deal with that person, you just have to cut them out. Like, I'm not answering you. We're done. I'm blocking you. I'm moving forward with my life. You can't contact me. I won't contact you. If you give them an inch, they know that they've got you. And they will not stop until they get what they want. That's how narcissists are. But each situation will be different. So one person might want, I don't know, money. One person might want you to, I don't know, do their homework for them. Another person may want you to do whatever it is. But a narcissist wants something from you. They know that they can get it from you. That's why they're attracted to that situation. So somebody who is looking to, I don't know, shyster somebody out of money will be attracted to a person who they know that they can do it to. Somebody who they can't do it to, they're like, nah, I'm not going to get anywhere with this person, so I'm not going to be bothered with it. That situation bores me because I'm not going to get anywhere. So I have to go to this situation. So if you're calling in a lot of narcissists and whatever the situations are, it's because people know that they can get it from you. The only way to put your foot down is to not speak to them. There's no compromise. You can't meet them halfway, because once you have that communication, they get what they want. They're not going to stop. They're not going to say, oh, well, she gave me a little bit, so I'll go away. No, a normal person would. A normal person would meet you halfway, but not a narcissist. But each situation is going to be different. But basically, the only way to deal with them is to not deal with them. Ignore them, and they'll go away, because then they realize they can't get it. If they're real narcissists, Emin, what does my colleagues think about me? Okay, not everybody is going to think the same, but overall, they may see you as somebody who is smart, intelligent, grounded, stable, down to earth, and hardworking. Shonda, how far will it go with the new Cancer? Well, there is potential to spend time together. There's potential for communication to pick up. There's like definite dating here. I don't see a commitment here. Doesn't mean it can't happen. We just might not be there yet. I would say that the cards are indicating that you should at least give it a chance, because there's cause for celebration that comes in. Old wounds are healing, and things could be moving forward with communication, feeling pretty ambitious, and there's happiness around the situation. But I can't go any further than that because I don't see a commitment right now. Sarah, a love forecast for the next 7. Might be feeling undecided about something or someone. Don't make any decisions until you're ready. You've got disappointment is healing and moving into the past, and cause for celebration comes in. Could be spending time with a Taurus. You could be spending time with a Libra. You also have a Sagittarius coming in or around. I don't know where this person is right now, if they're here yet. There also could be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, and you'll hear from somebody you've been hoping to hear from, or you'll get news that you've been waiting on. You could have a couple of dates, let's put it that way, in the next 7 days. Watermelon lover, career for August. Moving forward towards greener pastures. A new beginning could be on the horizon that makes you feel like you've made it to the top of the mountain. You can breathe a sigh of relief. Feeling pretty ambitious about your career. You may be picking up a new area of study or learning, like on the job training or whatever it is. It's positive. It looks like you may be very focused, and cause for celebration comes in around smooth sailing around your job or wherever you are in your career. Pretty good. Davey, general for next month. general for next month. Growth, change, and transformation comes in and around business, feeling a little bit more financially stable, and you have more money flowing to you. A wish comes true. I think it's going to be around business. Stepping into your own strength and your own self-confidence pushes your life forward, and with the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities that brings life back into balance. You've got being very focused on a side business or a side hustle. It also looks like a disappointment heals and moves into the past. Something nice could happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home, and romance could heat up, possibly with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. T-Bet, love for the rest of July. Love for the rest of July. Slow and steady wins the race, but before we get to the end of July, you should feel like you've made it to the top of the mountain. You can breathe a sigh of relief with the world at your feet. Have patience with any current relationships that you're in. If you're not with anybody, a Sagittarius enters. If there are people around, have patience, because things are moving forward towards greener pastures. It also looks like you could have a committed relationship on the horizon, maybe not before the end of July, but there's one coming. Life is coming back into balance. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. You have a Leo, a Capricorn, and an Aries around between now and then. And his current feelings about the disagreement we had on Sunday. Maybe feeling a little out of balance or a little bit annoyed by it, but not really that big of a deal. Like there's a little disappointment, but there's like perseverance around the situation. So this should move into the past pretty quickly. And whatever that disagreement was it should be history. He's not really overthinking things. It happened, it's over, and you guys will move on. Cool, Libra, will I get the assignment offer this month as an adjuster? I think you will get an offer this month. Thomas, why can't I seem to find love? What can I do? Stop looking for it. So when it doesn't matter what it is, whatever it is that you're trying to call into your life, if it's not working, stop it. And I would say that to everything, about everything, not even just if you're trying to manifest something. If you're trying to learn to play the piano and you're just not getting it, stop doing it. If you're trying to study for a test and you're overwhelmed by the information, stop. Pull your energy back, get busy doing something else, and then go back to it. Because the fastest way to push love away, or anything, is to chase after it or to look for it. To wonder, why don't I have it? How come it's so hard for me? Why is it so easy for everyone else? What's wrong with me? When am I going to find somebody? All of those thoughts, they make love seem like it's something that's really hard. You know, it's the same thing if you do it with money. How come I'm always broke? No matter how much money I make, it's never enough. I feel like I'm always short every month. It makes it like I'm trying for this thing that is just out of my reach, and that builds a lot of resistance around the situation. So when you feel like that, stop doing everything. Find something that can occupy your time. I always like something that requires brain power, that your mind can't wander. Like, I can go out the front door for a run, and I could run for 10 miles, but I could be thinking all kinds of crazy thoughts because I don't have to focus when I'm running. It's just something, we know how to walk, we know how to run. But if you can get a hobby that is challenging, that you need to think, or you need to read instructions, or you have to figure out, and your mind can't be elsewhere, that will really help you disconnect from the idea of love, because you'll be busy doing something else. And if you can really find something that you can sink your teeth into, even better. So here's what the cards say. With the Magician, you do have the ability to manifest love, and you do have a committed relationship on the horizon, but you need to have patience. I hate that. Excuse me, I hate that, because it's like I've had patience. You know, I had a friend who wasn't with anybody for 12 years. She had plenty of patience for 12 years. She was getting to the point too where she was like, I'm just going to be alone forever. And that's it. That's just me. But that wasn't true, because then she met someone when she least expected it, who was right under her nose, and she wound up marrying him. You've got the world at your feet. Your perseverance pays off, and life moves forward. I would just right now, just stop thinking about love. Find something that you can occupy your time with. And you know, sometimes that happens. Like, I don't know. You decide to pick up a hobby like, I don't know, kickboxing, and you're not, you know, you like become obsessed with it. All you want to do is go to the kickboxing class. And then before you know it, you bump into somebody, or you meet somebody in like the most bizarre place, like the gas station, or the department store or something, because you weren't like thinking, hey, I better go to the mall to see if I could meet someone. It just happens because your mind is elsewhere. Your mind is focused on, oh, I can't wait to get to the kickboxing class. That's what's front and center. You're not thinking about it, and then it comes in. It's frustrating that it works like that, but that's how it works. Emin, when I will get rid of social anxiety and gain stability and confidence? That's a fucking hard one. All right, let's see what the cards say. Well, you have growth, change, and transformation coming in and around your life right now. Life changes for the better for you quickly, and you have choices that come in. As your life starts to move forward, growing, changing, and transforming, things will get easier. But I don't know if I have the same problem. Social anxiety, feeling like I'm always doing the wrong thing or saying the wrong thing, or I don't stick up for myself when people do shitty things to me. All of that, I sometimes wonder if it's just my personality. You know, like if somebody says something to me that is insulting or rude, I usually just let them get away with it. And I think that when you're like that, people know that they can get away with it, so they continue to do it. If you kind of beat people up a little bit, like I had a friend of mine she was very rough. That was just her personality, and she was, you know, like a little bit bossy, and that's just who she was. She didn't have to put up with a lot of bullshit. And whereas I feel like some of us just, the social anxiety thing can be crippling. I get it. I totally get it. And I get it even in situations where I should feel comfortable, I still don't feel comfortable. I don't know. I don't know why. But it looks like you get some growth, change, and transformation coming in. So hopefully that will help a bit. I wouldn't wish it on anyone. I hate it. Charlie asked for a payout of work. Will they give it to me? Yes, I think they will. Miss Bay, received one job offer today, but I'm more interested in the analyst position. What are the hiring managers feeling about me as an applicant for the analyst position? Seem to be thinking very highly of you. First of all, you got here the Hermit, which is like smart, intelligent, and detail orientated. Then you got news coming in out of the blue quickly, happiness coming in around the situation. They could also think that you're very smart, intelligent, grounded, stable, genuinely a nice person, or somebody who is pleasant. I think that they think that you're more than qualified, that you're very focused and detail orientated. I don't know how long you have on the first job offer, but if you have a little while before you have to give them an answer, I would wait. Or maybe reach out and ask them, you know, tell them, hey, you know, I want to see if you guys have made a decision, because you're my first choice and I've received other offers. Looks like they think highly enough of you that they are considering giving you the position. You got to light a fire under their ass. I don't know much about that kind of stuff because I've been out of the interviewing business for a long time, but like in the recent years when I was going on interviews, I had friends who knew more about it than me that used to say it was okay to call. I would never call. I got social anxiety. I'm not calling. That it's okay to call and ask, status of my application or whatever it was they said. Cool Libra, love reading for August. Love reading for August. Looks pretty good. So an old wound is healing and moving into the past. An earth sign is around Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. And the weight of the world slips off your shoulders when things start to move forward. Moving forward towards greener pastures. You have a Taurus here, and then you have another earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You could have choices in the month of August. A fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. If you're undecided or uncertain about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready, but listen to your intuition. A new journey begins. Or this could also be something fun and exciting that comes in out of the blue around love. Georgia, love. Could have an air sign that comes in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, that comes in out of the clear blue sky through divine timing. Listen to your intuition. A new journey begins around love, and you're no longer feeling burdened or weighed down. That air sign might be a Libra. You've got some good luck coming in, and you're feeling pretty ambitious around love. With the Empress, you have love and money coming in. You could have an earth sign around, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and you have a little bit of good luck coming in around love. If you're not in a committed relationship right now, you have love offers coming in. There's a Leo here as well, and you have a little bit of passion headed your way. Negativity around love is moving into the past. Essence. I don't see it yet, so let me do Erica. My mom, Evelyn, wants to know the situation between her sister and mom, because there is drama going on in my aunt's house, and my grandma is in it, and is in and out of the hospital. My mom says that they're bitches. Okay. Wait. So what is the exact question? Wants to know the situation between her sister and her mom, because there is drama. So what it is that the mom and the sister are fighting about, I don't know if I'm going to be able to tell exactly what it is that they're fighting about. But neither one of them is giving in, I can tell you that. So somebody here is lying about something. Well, the devil doesn't always have to be deceit. It could be an earthly pleasure, abusing an earthly pleasure. It could be deceit. It could be a substance. But there's a devil here that they're arguing about. The weight of the world is very heavy around that house. They also could be fighting about money, and there's a lot of sharp energy around the situation. Neither one is backing down, and this situation is slow and steady wins the race for it to improve. So exactly what they're fighting about, I think it has something to do with overindulging in a earthly pleasure, and it might have something to do with money. That might be the pleasure, and there's lies and deceit around it. But I hope I got the question right. And it looks like they're both very stubborn and neither one wants to give in. Low vibing. How involved is D with the girl that I saw at his house? They could be old friends. Six of Cups. Could be an old friend from the past. Or, it could be anybody from the past, but it may be somebody who's returned from the past that, was around the picture way back when. I don't think it's a love connection. Ace of Cups is in reverse. It could be somebody, hey, we dated in high school and I haven't seen him in 20 years. Or we dated in high school and we've remained friends, but we don't see each other very often. It could be that kind of a thing. But it doesn't look like it's like a committed love relationship. Not as of right now, anyway. Essence, will it be better to go to school this semester or go to Nashville for the rest of the months? Which will be more beneficial or bring me more happiness? School. Nashville. School. Well, you got the Empress around school. I think that you would have more fun in Nashville, but I think that if you get through with school and you finish school, you have your whole life to go anywhere you want, and you don't have that school thing hanging over your head. With the Empress, even though it may not be more fun to go back to school, once it's done, it's done. You know, you don't have to go and come back. You can go and then go somewhere else or do whatever it is that you want. But you don't have that school thing hanging over your head. That's why I think the Empress is showing up. Like, now is the time. I would just get it done. No vibing. Was D with a romantic interest over his birthday weekend? Yeah, could have been. Or, I don't know if it's an interest, but there could have been somebody around him that has a romantic tie. Like, I don't think it was a date or a girlfriend or anything like that, but there could have been somebody around the situation that could have potential. My car is going in tomorrow. I don't know what's wrong with it yet. So my dad rented a Chevy Trailblazer, and I really liked it. I don't want to give it to my car. I don't. I love my car. I hate that I've been paying so many years on it and it's still not paid off. But I don't want to get rid of the car. I'm almost done paying it off, and I don't want to have a car loan. But I may not have a choice because, I mean, it's given me trouble. You know, it burns oil and that kind of nonsense. It's got 110,000 miles on it. So maybe I'll look into and see what a Trailblazer would cost me. But it's going to be hard giving up that car. I love it. And they don't make them anymore. So, but, you know, it's not practical. It's not practical. I don't do the driving that I used to do. So I feel like to go from here and there to the next place, can we make it work for a couple of years? Let's see. Simon, is Grey Rock method effective with handling narcissists trying to come back into my life? Yes. Yes. T-Bat left for the rest of July in his current feelings. Oh, I did that one. I did that one already. Empress, will I see the girl in the blue dress, black hair I saw on Sunday again? Will I see the girl in the blue dress with the black hair I saw on Sunday again? Yes, I think you will. Watermelon. How is my partner feeling about me after our convo? Pretty good. May feel that you're grounded and stable, has a lot of respect for you. May feel like your life is moving forward. May feel that you're successful and cause for celebration comes in around the situation. So even if they didn't agree with you in this conversation, they're starting to see things from your point of view. Whatever it was. Whatever the conversation was. Sarah, what's my best choice right now? I have Nick the Taurus, Ricky the Libra, and Josh can't remember his sign. Okay, let's see. Nick. Ricky. Josh. They all have potential. I would say Josh has the highest, and then Nick, and then Ricky. But they all look pretty good. Adonis, why was Vivi cold and rude to me last Friday? By any chance, do you see an apology or something like that? think she was in a bad mood and she took it out on you. I don't see her apologizing, but I do see her reaching out to you with a different attitude or trying to be nice to you. Like, she may know that she's got to make it up to you some way. So I don't think that she apologizes, because I think that she would be admitting that she recognizes that she did something wrong, and I don't think she's there. I think she's just going to try to like smooth things over by being super nice. Emin, does NK care about me? He seems insensitive and has his preferences. Okay, I don't know what your relationship is with this person, but it seems like they're a little bit indifferent, neutral, and slow and steady wins the race. So it doesn't look like a situation where there's a lot of emotions or caring, but it's not because they don't like you, it's because they're neutral or stable, or like it's neither here nor there. So I don't know what the situation is, but it doesn't look like it's an emotional connection between the two of you. Beautiful one, D's next actions. Communication comes in. He's no longer holding himself back. A new beginning starts. That could make you feel as if you've made it to the top of the mountain. You can breathe a sigh of relief. Watermelon, what changes can I expect in the next 3 months? You could hear from somebody you've been hoping to hear from, or get news that you've been waiting on. An old wound is healing and moving into the past, and whatever that issue is, you shouldn't have to deal with it again. Success comes in around work, school, or business, and you're feeling more financially stable. Something nice could happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. Perseverance pays off. It also looks like overall life changes for the better for you quickly around life just in general. No longer holding yourself back, and there's a new beginning on the horizon. Pentacles is usually business or job related, but Pentacles I feel really could be anywhere. A new beginning anywhere. Cool Libra, will MH or BS contact me soon? MH comes up quick. You'll probably hear from this person quick. You'll hear from the other person, but I don't think you'll hear from them as fast. Liz, love for the week. Love for the week. You've got here a soulmate connection that comes in. If you're not with anyone right now, a Gemini, a Pisces, and a Capricorn are around. That could have soulmate potential. The weight of the world slips off your shoulders, and you have a love offer that comes in. It looks like the next relationship you enter should have long-term potential around it, and you have some good karma coming back to you. And there's growth, change, transformation coming in and around your love life. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Sarah, what does my son's dad want from me? He's so mean. We have a past. He cheated. Last year I was done, and I told him. He never understood why I was like, I'm seeing other guys now. Well, he's mean to you because he's angry or disappointed in whatever is going on. So if he wants you two to be in a relationship together, he's angry because you're seeing other men. But why are you discussing your personal life with him if you're not in a relationship with him? It's none of his business. So he's mean to you because he doesn't like what you're doing, but it's not his business, so he shouldn't know what's going on. So if you stop telling him what you're doing and you stop that, you put up a boundary. This is my business. This is what I'm doing. It doesn't concern you. Then he's not going to be like, he doesn't need to know what you're doing in your personal life. I don't know why you're telling him, because that's what's causing the drama around the situation. He knows too much. And if you guys are exes, you're exes. There should be no personal conversation other than what happens between the child. Like if it's something the child needs, there should be communication. But there's very fuzzy boundaries here. So that's why he's angry. Because there's too much. Like, it's only a year. So if last year you were done with him, a year is not a real long time to heal from a relationship that's ended. Even if the relationship ended was your fault. It's like if you were divorced 10 years ago and now you come back together with a relationship and you're talking about what goes on in your personal life, it's different. But there was never a break here. It's like this person's been in your life the entire time. And he knows too much. That's what it is. He knows too much. Tanya, general for the next 5 days. General for the next 5 days. You'll hear from somebody you've been hoping to hear from, or you'll get news that you've been waiting on. Somebody makes you an offer that will be hard to turn down. You could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, or putting money aside for something. Life comes back into balance. An old wound heals and moves into the past. Listen to your intuition and lay down the law, set up boundaries. Especially if you feel as if somebody is overstepping. And love for the next 5 days. Love for the next 5 days. Perseverance pays off. You have a Virgo around that could be coming in as new energy. You have a Sagittarius around. Listen to your intuition. It also looks like you have a Leo coming in, and you got some good luck coming in around love. Happiness comes in, and a wish comes true. Put it out into the universe. If you're hoping to hear from somebody, you should hear from that person or get news that you've been waiting on in the next few days. And with the Empress, you've got love and money coming in. Bella, is his friend really his woman or just a friend? Is his friend really more than a friend? I think there could be something going on there, yeah. I don't know that it's his woman, but there could be something happening there. Like a friends with benefits kind of thing. Sister, hi. S proposed to R. What spawned him to settle with her after 5 years? I briefly moved to Phoenix and then came back and he got engaged. Oh, you moved to Phoenix just now and then came back? Wow. Did it have anything to do with me and no contact for 2 years? Okay, let's see. Did it have anything to do with me and no contact for 2 years? It could have been a thought. Yeah, that could have been a thought. But I think that might have been a thought because she may have been pressuring him or kind of giving it to him that it's been 5 years and what are we doing here? Is it moving forward? And he could have added up all of his pros and cons, and that could have been a thought around the situation. But I don't think that was the deciding factor. It just may have been part of it. Yeah, what a disaster. Anyway, so now you're back home from Phoenix. I hope that you're doing well. Davy, spirit messages. sign of Earth. Enjoying life's little luxuries, spending quiet time alone, successful self-employment, pretty good. 4 of Air, time to take a rest, a vacation, allow more time before making decisions. Meditation may provide answers. The Moon, Archangel Haniel, important psychic insights, events happening behind the scenes, release fears that hold you back. Don, I've been speaking to Lewis for a few weeks. What are his intentions for he and I? Well, communication is still around, and he's got a lot of respect for you and feels like the relationship functions well. He doesn't have any immediate decisions for the future. He's just kind of like, let's see what happens. I don't see a commitment here right now, but it does look like mutual respect around a well-functioning situation. So if you're interested in him, I would give it a little bit of time and let's see what happens. He doesn't have anything decided. He's sort of a little unprepared for things to move forward, but the communication looks good. And if you've been seeing him, that should continue with the 6 of Pentacles. Angel cards. Oh, damn, I have to go get the angel book. Hang on a second. Miss Avery took it. I can't find the book right now. It was in her kitchen set. It was on the kitchen set, and she moved the kitchen set inside, and I can't find the book. Can we do a different one of the oracle cards? You want to do chakra, moon cards, or spirit cards? Because I can't find the book. Shit. I got the moon book here. I have everything else but that one. And you know, I saw it on the kitchen set, and I said, I better put that aside. And I thought that I put it on her changing table, but I can't find it. Sorry about that. Chakra cards. Oh, the chakra cards are good. That one, I know what that book is. It's right over here. I cleaned his house before my dad came. Not because he was coming, just because I wanted it to be clean. And then now it's totally upside down. It always happens when he comes. Because I run in and out, in and out, in and out. And I leave things, drop things, and anyway, I'll have to clean it tomorrow. Isolation. Isolation, the throat chakra. Let's see what it says. Isolation, sapphire is blue. I've got all I could ever need right here. The legend. Sapphire is blue. Occasionally, he gets invited somewhere, but invariably, he turns the invitation down. After all, what could he wear? Or what would he wear? He bought a tux once, just in case, but won't wear it because he might spill something on it. Besides, going out would alter his routine. He's tried to meet people, but he hasn't met anyone of his caliber. So Sapphire stays home alone and remains quite blue. Inspiration. Do you wait for the right time to live your life? You're on the verge of something big, but if you don't participate, it could pass you by. Personal inquiry. Sapphire does not know the difference between isolation and solitude. Do I? Key ideas: self-protection, making excuses, over-preparing, never feeling ready, or taking action. Keywords: celebration, experience joy, experience play. Meditation. Think of something that you have been putting off: a vacation, calling a friend, painting a house. Close your eyes and imagine yourself totally involved in the activity. Come back when you are ready. Taking action will be much simpler. I totally get that. I totally get that one. It's like waiting for the perfect time. Oh, I don't have the right outfit. I have to get up too early tomorrow. It's not a good day. I totally get this one. That's a good one. That's a really good one. Like, just do it, or just give into it, or just don't worry about it. Yeah, I totally get it. I like that one. And I'm definitely guilty of that. Like, except for the tux thing. If I had a new outfit, I would wear it and not care, because why have it? Why have it? Anyway, I like that one. Beautiful one. His current thoughts about the agreement. His current thoughts about the agreement. May feel it's fair and balanced. Justice. May feel prepared for it. There may be more communication or talk or discussion about it. Could have a little sharp energy around it, but for the most part, feels like it's fair. Bella, will doing work for her be an issue? Not feeling her. She could be a little bit of a pain in the ass. I don't think it'll be terrible, though. I don't think it'll be terrible. Liz, between me and P. between me and P. Lay down the law, set up boundaries if you feel like he oversteps, or if you feel like you're not getting what you want from the situation, don't be afraid to speak up. You could be feeling disappointed, or you just might feel like the world is against it. It doesn't really seem to get off the ground. Give it a little bit of time though, because there's potential here. It may be a little slow and sluggish, but I would give it time. Communication should pick up in the month of August, and you may be spending a little bit more time in August than you did in July. I don't see a commitment here, but maybe we're not there yet. That's okay. I would definitely let him know what you want though. I wouldn't, I would make it known what you're looking for. Leo, what can I expect with the new moon coming up? Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You may be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. You have a new venture on the horizon. Capricorn comes in, and you may be planning travel. So they could bring in a lot of new opportunities, or a lot of things that, maybe are not planned right now could come up around the time of the new moon. Or you could manifest it with the new moon. Essence, how will school go this year? Any complications? Looks pretty good. You have a wish around the situation. You're feeling grounded and stable. It moves forward pretty smoothly. There's success around it. I mean, it's not to say that you can't be stressed or something can't be annoying, but overall it looks pretty good. Essence, I took last semester off and I'm a bit nervous going back. I don't even know why I took one semester off and started a business, which was great. I think the business thing is great, and I think that you're supposed to be a business owner. Like, I think there are some people that are meant to be employees and some people that are meant to be business owners. Not that one is better than the other. I don't think that. I think it's just different. I think some people can't work for other people. They need to do their own thing. And I think that some people don't want the responsibility of the business. So I think that there's pros and cons to either. The thing is with school, if it's important to you, it's only going to get harder to go back if you don't go back now. The longer you take off, the harder it is to go back. So if it's important to you, I would just get it done. I don't think that it's necessary that everybody goes to school. I just don't believe that. I think that there are people that, that's the path they're on. I don't think it's for everyone. But if you're close to graduating, I would just get it done, get it over with, so that you can move forward with your life and you don't have to think about it again. Bella, is he interested in me or using me for my design work? I think he's interested in you. I don't think he's using you. Emin, which tire brand is better option for my car? Falcon, Bridgestone, Goodyear, or Continental? I don't think it makes that much of a difference. Bridgestone comes up a little bit higher, and then Goodyear, but they all come up pretty good. Like, I don't think it makes a difference. If there's a huge difference in price, I would go with the cheaper one. If they're all relatively the same price, I would go Bridgestone, Goodyear, Continental, Falcon. Oh, Davey, thank you, thank you. Oh, I appreciate that. I'm not making any decisions. I really don't want to get rid of my car. But thank you, thank you. I will email you. Lydia, Leo towards me. Could make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. There could be a new venture on the horizon. All of a sudden, things can move forward pretty quickly. With the Magician, you got the ability to manifest it. This is a new Leo, or this is the same Leo. If this is the same Leo, have a little bit of patience around the situation. He's coming back in with more compassion and sincerity. And if it's a new one, same thing. If it's a new one, this person may be a little bit more compassionate or sincere than the last one. Lisa, who's coming back to apologize to get me back from the past? At this point, I don't see anybody returning trying to get you back from the past. I don't know if there's one specific person you want me to ask about, but I don't. Lovers in reverse, Knight of Cups is in reverse, the World is in reverse, walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve me in the Tower moment. So I would say that I wouldn't expect anybody right now to show up looking to apologize or reconnect. Not someone from the past. Essence, how will the post do tonight? Should do well. There's growth, change, and transformation coming in. You're prepared for things to move forward, and there's some good karma around the situation. Cool. Libra, love reading for October. Love reading for October. Well, romance heats up and you've got a wish, put it out into the universe. It also looks like you've got a well-functioning relationship. You'll hear from somebody you've been hoping to hear from, or you'll get news that you've been waiting on. Could be with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You also have a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, and an Aries. The world is at your feet. You might have options and choices in October. Maria, how does JS feel about my relationship with Jay? May feel like there's negativity around it. May feel like it's a little stuck or stagnant. May feel it's not for your highest good. I don't know what the relationship is though. Watermelon. How will I feel with the next change in my career? How will I feel with the next change in my career? Good. Perseverance has paid off. Things are moving forward. Negativity has moved into the past, grounded and stable. The world is at your feet. You're taking control and you're in charge. Pretty good. Sarah, I called it off. Our youngest has been going through cancer again, so one of us has to be around for our son. So if I went out on a date that weekend, what to expect from him? Yeah, but you don't have to tell him where you're going. If you need him to come over to stay with the son, I'm going out. He doesn't need to know who you're with. The more you're telling him, the more that he's if he doesn't know anything, then he can't comment. He can't put in his 2 cents. He can't argue when he doesn't know what's going on. But if you're telling him, and you don't have to tell him where you're going, just because he has a responsibility to his kid. He doesn't have the responsibility to you. You have the responsibility to the kid, not to him. I'm going out. I'm not going to be home this evening. Doesn't need to know who you're with. If you need me, call my cell phone. That's it. If you need me, send me a text message. But he doesn't need to know who you're with. If you're telling him what's going on in your personal life, it's just going to create drama for you. And it's just going to be one pain in the ass after the next. I wouldn't tell him anything. You both have a responsibility to the child. You don't have a responsibility to each other anymore if you're not in a relationship. Simran, what would AJ's reaction and response be if I sent that image into the group chat in response to their last message? What would AJ's reaction and response be if I sent that image into the group chat in the response to the last message? I don't think they would respond. I don't think there would be a response because the Hermit is here. So the image either wouldn't faze them, they wouldn't notice it, or they would just let it go. I don't think that they respond. Um, Sister, how does he feel about proposing? Feels okay about it. Feels like like there may be a long engagement, so he may be feeling that there still could be an escape route at some point. And with the way marriage is these days, people get married, they don't think anything of it. They get divorced, they think nothing of it. So I think he's feeling like he could still escape at some point. I think he feels like not much has changed. You know, it's like two people are living together, they're living together for 10 years. You're already living like a married life. So do you really need to get married? No. So does anything really change after you get married? Really, nothing changes. However, what I've seen, this is just me from the outside reading for people, is it seems like the women don't get any nicer. The women actually become more demanding and they're much harder to deal with because now they got what they want and now they feel like, well, I'm your wife. So now I have this, this, and that. And it just seems, if anything, to make more stress for the guy. And I think it's similar with engagement, but I think that the marriage is worse. I know I sound really negative and horrible, but it's just what I've seen. You know, it's like working really hard to get what you want, but now you got what you want. So what's next? Nothing. So it's kind of the work that was being done to get the engagement and to get the wedding is usually a lot of effort on the woman's part. But then once they have what they want, they're usually not any nicer. They usually become much harder to deal with. Anyway, so let's just see how that works out for him. Phoenix wasn't right. Well, at least you figured it out. You know what I mean? Like you got it out of your system and then you came back and now you know you made the right decision. And finally, does he think about me or have feelings? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. I think he does think about you from time to time, and I think he's always going to care about you. I think there'll always be feelings there. Lisa, my question was skipped. Is my knee broken or will it go back into place? The guy coming into my life in the fall, how do we meet? Any initials? Those are several different questions. How many questions did I skip? Like the knee being broken is one question, and a guy coming into your life is a different one. I can't give you initials. I don't know where you're going to meet. I don't think your knee is broken, because if your knee was broken, I think you would know it. But let me ask, is my knee broken? The knee is not broken, no. I don't know what happened to it, but it isn't broken. Liz, general. You have a new beginning on the horizon. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and you're prepared for life to move forward. A Virgo enters. You got some good luck coming in and around your life. A Scorpio enters, and a disappointment heals and moves into the past. Lay down the law, set up boundaries. If somebody is overstepping, don't be afraid to let people know what it is that you won't put up with. And love. Got a love offer here and a committed relationship on the horizon. If you're not in one right now, you have one that could be entering with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Next relationship should have long-term potential. Feeling like life has come back into balance and success has come in around your love life. And with the Empress, you have love and money coming in. So your love life should be heating up. TD, general for the rest of this week. Pretty good. You have anxiety is easing and moving into the past. You've got an earth sign around, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and you're prepared for life to move forward. Cause for celebration comes in around work, school, or business. Money comes in, no longer holding yourself back, and growth, change, and transformations coming in and around your life. A Scorpio could be around. An Aries could be around. And you might make a decision to walk away from something or someone that you feel no longer serves you. Empress. Empress's brother. Can you pick up any energy from the blue dress, black-haired girl towards me? If not, just a general for this weekend or birthday. Okay, let's see. Energy around the girl in the blue dress. Grounded and stable, compassionate, sincere, growth, change, and transformation. So she's a very compassionate person. She's very patient and kind. And there could be room for growth, change, and transformation around the situation. I don't know where you know her from, but Six of Pentacles, she could have like a lot of respect for you, or she may have taken notice of you. Tanya, when I hear from AL, will the conversation be awkward or will it be easy to break the ice? It won't be awkward. It'll be pretty easy. I mean, it could be a little awkward like in the first couple of minutes, but you know, like when the communication first starts, but it's not awkward for long. Lita. Bella. Will they reach out to me for the remote job? Yes, I think they will. Empress, I agree. It's pros and cons to both. I'm one of those people who have to work for themselves. Yeah. Once you get the school thing done, you'll be relieved and you don't ever have to go back again. Miss Goat, what and when is my next big purchase? It could be a home. Are you thinking about buying a home? And it could be maybe within the next year. If you're thinking about buying a home, you have success that comes in around that. Perseverance pays off probably within a year. I'm going to say 12 to 18 months. Giddy said that. Do you see Mo and the Capricorn asking me out? Yes. I'm going to say sometime before the summer ends, probably. Liz, will things be officially over between me and P once he leaves for school? No, I don't think that they'll be officially over, but I think that the connection fades while he's away. Why, okay. Will there be communicate with Scorpio S for the next 4 weeks? Will there be communication with the Scorpio S in the next 4 weeks? Yes, I think there will be. Bella, is the design gig an excuse he's using to talk to me? Yes. Vicky. Things are going really okay with Jay and I right now. Even been self-reflecting on myself personally all weekend. But today, I don't know. All I've thought about is Leo. Do you see him reaching out soon? Maybe within the next couple of weeks. Lita, change my question. Any soulmate connections soon, either romance or platonic? A Leo. Then you got choices that come in. A Scorpio. The Scorpio one could be romantic. Then you have an Aquarius, a Sagittarius. And with the Empress, I'm going to say Sagittarius could be romantic. Yes, you do. Vicky J9 this week. Communication looks good and you may be feeling relieved around the situation. Slow and steady wins the race, but there could be communication that picks up. Cause for celebration could come in around spending time together, and you might be feeling like you're listening to your intuition. Your intuition is heightened. The hard work that you put in seems to come back to you this week. HK, Austin's current feelings for me. May think that you're a kind person, somebody who is loyal, smart, intelligent, unique, and passionate. Simran, how long would it take for Virgo and Pisces to back off and leave me alone when I use gray rock method on them every time I encounter them? Maybe about 3 months. Tanya, what does Tarot want me to know right now? What does Tarot want me to know right now? Success comes in around work, school, or business. Success comes in around taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. And you've got choices that come in here. It looks like there's growth, change, and transformation that comes in and around your life. You've got romance heating up. You may be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. A wish comes true. And you may be planning travel. There could be travel on the horizon. Not bad. Lisa, I would go to the doctor if you're in that much pain. But, because maybe you tore something. Something could be torn. But the kneecap itself, I don't believe it's broken. But there could be like a tear. Lydia, past Leo Obed, will he contact me? Yeah, he's going to contact you pretty soon too, maybe within the next couple of weeks. Red, tarot about dating in general. I'm single and odd. Why odd? You're not odd. Dating in general. It looks like you're going to have choices. So you have a new journey here that comes in out of the clear blue sky, possibly with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, but you also have a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You might be feeling undecided about something or someone. Don't make any decisions until you're ready, but life comes back into balance and you're prepared for things to move forward. With that, negativity moves into the past. You've got the world at your feet, long-term potential around your next relationship, and a love offer comes in. You get happiness that comes in, success that comes in, perseverance pays off, and your love life is moving forward. So even if you're, just casually dating, there's plenty of options around you that could lead to a committed relationship, but the Four of Wands could have long-term potential. Not bad. Not bad. Things look pretty good. Plenty of potential here. Sarah, regarding Leon and I, is it just wanting casual hookup or could it go further? It could go further. Yeah, I think there's potential here. Jay Allen, love. You have a committed relationship here with long-term potential around it. You've got the world at your feet and a wish comes true. Out of the clear blue sky, when you least expect it, that could happen, or you could meet somebody new. I don't know where you are in your love life, but whatever it is, things could change all of a sudden quickly. And you're headed towards the 10 Cups being full with the Empress. Love and money look good. A well-balanced, well-functioning relationship brings growth, change, and transformation in and around your life. You got a Scorpio here, a Leo, and a Taurus. And with the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Toka, new owner bought my job 2 weeks ago. My GM was fired wrongfully today, and I'm just curious, will the new owner fire me tomorrow as well? I'm a manager. I want to be fired. The new owner is toxic. Okay, will I get fired tomorrow? I don't know if it's going to be tomorrow, but you could get fired. Yeah, you may get fired. Jaslyn, is Rico coming back into my life? You could reconnect at some point on some level, but not the way it was. So I don't know what your relationship was with this person. It's a different situation when they resurface. Joey, 48-hour read. Love and money look good. Moving forward towards greener pastures. Lay down the law, set up boundaries. Somebody's overstepping, don't be afraid to, lay down a boundary. You've got, your intuition is heightened, and you may be feeling better compensated and better respected around work, school, or business. You also may be working on a creative project or creative hustle, and you could, walk away from something or someone that you feel no longer serves you. You may be feeling very focused on a side business or a side hustle, or you could even come up with a new idea in the next 48. Liz, will Effie help if I go to him? This is a different Liz, right? This is not the same. It's not Liz Gonzalez, right? It's somebody else. Oh shit, that's not the right thing. Liz, where'd you donate? PayPal. I think she donates on PayPal. Hang on. Where are we? Liz, where are you donating? Maria, what are SJ's feelings for me right now? What are SJ's feelings for me right now? This person may feel that you're very strong, confident, and competent. May think that you're growing, changing, and transforming. May think that you're kind-hearted, but I don't know what your relationship is. Kind-hearted and sincere, but you're very strong and confident. You don't let people take advantage of you, and you're very independent. Pretty good. Georgia for the rest of the month. Georgia for the rest of the month. You have a new beginning on the horizon. You've got choices that come in. Success comes in around work, school, or business, and romance could heat up. It also looks like you may be starting a new venture. A Leo enters, and you have money coming in. Not bad. Tanya, romance coming in. Choices come in. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. It looks like you have a new venture on the horizon. A Leo, choices, a new beginning, growth, change, and transformation. A Scorpio. Out of the clear blue sky, an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You could have some options, and negativity is moving into the past around love. Sarah, next actions towards me. Well, communication, but he's going to want to see you. So it may be like a quick communication to get together and go out. That may be like the next thing. Jay Allen, energy around me getting called to drive currently. It's pretty good. You're not holding yourself back. There's long-term commitment potential around it. Negativity moves into the past. Life moves forward. Success comes in. I'm going to say it's very positive, the energy. Cinnamon, Maurice has texted me this morning, almost ruined my morning because I just want him to stop with the antics. I feel he is love bombing me. If it's true, how can I leave the situation? Cut him off. No communication. Yeah. I think that he is trying to manipulate you because you've got the Emperor here in reverse. The love bombing usually comes from somebody who's a narcissist who's trying to get what they want. They kind of bomb you with the love, kind of sucks you in, and then they can be really horrible to you. But you're always kind of remembering what was, and like that's what you're trying to get back to, but that never existed because it was just, a form of manipulation. I would say cut it off. Don't answer him. Don't answer him. I wouldn't block him, only because if you block him, he's going to know that you thought about it. It's like nothing speaks louder than indifference. Like what you do does not affect me. I'm not even thinking about blocking you because I don't even give you that much thought. I would just ignore him. Ignore him. See, that's why when people ignore people that they want in their life, it drives me nuts. Well, he called me, but I didn't answer. Why? Why are you not answering to somebody that you want in your life? Don't answer to the person that you want to leave. Because then they'll leave. They will leave eventually. Might take a minute. But that's the difference between a real connection and people that are playing games. Because if you're only putting in a lot of effort because you think I've told you to fuck off and I don't want you anymore, then are your feelings really sincere, or do you just want to be the one that's in control of the situation and you think that you're going to be nice to me to get what you want, and then you're going to treat me like shit 3 weeks from now? Because if that's what your intentions are, I don't need it. I would just ignore them. Ignore. Liz is Elizabeth Gonzalez. I think that there's no, but I think that there's a different Liz here, not from that Liz, because Elizabeth Gonzalez always does PayPal, Cash App, PayPal and super chats. And the other night, I got all of hers. All of hers came through, but there was another Liz I was answering for that wasn't donated. So it was two. It's two different people, I believe. I think that there's a different Liz. Oh, it is the same person? The super chat one. I thought it was a different person. Maybe I'm wrong. Was it Cash App one? Let me go back and look. I didn't get any Cash App from Elizabeth Gonzalez. But I did do a super chat for Elizabeth Gonzalez. I thought it was a different person. Maybe I'm wrong. But I didn't get a super chat. I didn't get a Cash App. Was it a PayPal? Maybe it was PayPal. No, the only person I got from PayPal, I think, is Emin. Oh, no, Simran. Anyway, nothing from Elizabeth is since yesterday. Oh shit, now I lost my spot. Hang on. Simran for general for the rest of the week. Is that where I am? Didn't do. Liz, why is the Libra silent? Why is the Libra silent? Overthinking things. I don't know what this is about. Is overthinking things, maybe feeling a little undecided, and could be feeling a little bit stuck and stagnant. I would just give it a couple of days. I wouldn't reach out. I would just kind of lay low for a couple of days and let's see if that energy changes, because you've got the world at your feet, so there should be more to come from this situation. Tanya for the next 48. Got money coming in. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. You have money coming in. You may be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. With the Empress, you could have love and money coming in. You might make a decision to walk away from something or someone that you feel no longer serves you. You have a new beginning on the horizon. This is usually work related, but I feel like with Pentacles, it could be anything. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan may make you feel relieved. Same around general for the rest of the week. For the rest of the week, it looks like if you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. If you're maybe feeling a little stuck or stagnant, but if you're feeling stuck or stagnant, don't make any decisions just to make the decision. Wait until you're ready. You have the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities, and the hard work you put into work, school, or business pays off. You could be working on a creative project or a creative hobby of some type, and you might be feeling a little bit like taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, which is not a bad thing. Elizabeth, what is coming in love? Got a new beginning on the horizon, and things could move forward pretty quickly. You'll hear from somebody you've been hoping to hear from, or you'll hear from somebody out of the clear blue sky that you didn't think you were going to hear from. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. You could have a Libra around. You could also have a Sagittarius around, and the hard work that you put into love comes back to you. You're no longer holding yourself back. Success comes in around love, and a wish comes true. You could have a committed relationship on the horizon. Not bad. Not bad. Cool, Libra. Will MH contact me this week? Will MH contact me this week? Yes, I think so. Tanya, love the rest of July. Love for the rest of July. It looks like an old wound is healing and moving into the past. A water sign comes in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. And with the Empress, love and money should pick up. A wish comes true around love. You could be spending time with a Leo. You also have an Aquarius coming in. And success comes in around love between now and the end of July. Could have some new options maybe. I don't remember if there's an Aquarius around you. I think I made it to the bottom of this, so let me go to this one here. Oh shit, what happened? I'll use this one. I don't know what's going on with that one. Come on, General. Come on, General. Got money coming in. Success comes in around finances improving. No longer holding yourself back with the Magician. The ability to manifest new opportunities that brings in more money. An old wound is healing and moving into the past. Traveling. Does Oot Paul love me? I don't see this person being in love with you as of right now. They may care about you as a person, but I don't see them being in love with you. Tanya, general for August. You could reconnect with somebody from your past with the Six of Cups, and you could have a new beginning on the horizon, feeling like life has come back into Balance, success comes in around growth, change, and transformation. Around finances, money is improving. It also looks like you'll hear from somebody you've been hoping to hear from, or get news that you've been waiting on. No longer holding yourself back. The perseverance and the hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back to you. You could be planning travel, and you may be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Adonis, me and Milo, what to know? I just met this person recently. Me and Milo. Well, there's communication that's picking up around the two of you. I don't know what kind of a connection this is, but it looks like you might feel relieved around the situation moving forward. So it doesn't have something to do with work or school, because there could be a new beginning that the two of you are working on that's quite successful. I would get to know this person a little bit better, but there's some good luck and there's money coming in around the situation, so that's positive. Simran, current advice, general advice. Put a wish out into the universe, you just might get it. You may be planning travel. If you decided to plan travel, it would be successful. Growth, change, and transformation comes in and around your life. The world is at your feet. Feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. And then current social life advice. No longer holding yourself back. So if you stop holding yourself back and you let go of some of the things that you try to control, you will have more happiness in your life. Anxiety will move into the past. Be prepared for life to move forward when you just have a little bit more of like a loosen the reins. Don't expect so much from people. Just kind of keep things light. Not everything has to be deep or heavy. And perseverance around your social life will help things to move forward. But it seems like everything is really stuck around your social life, because it seems to be that if people don't act a certain way, you don't want to deal with them. But it doesn't, it seems to be like most people, like it's most people in your life you're kind of fed up with. So you might have to figure out how you can balance cutting people out of your life and accepting people for who they are. RR, who's coming towards me? You got a Scorpio, a Sagittarius, and a Pisces. You have happiness that comes in and around your life, and a new journey begins. Cool, Libra, love reading for the end of the year. Love reading for the end of the year. Well, you'll have choices. Perseverance pays off between now and the end of the year. You'll walk away from people, places, and things that you feel no longer serve you. A Capricorn comes in. The hard work you put into love comes back to you. You'll feel by the end of the year like you've made it to the top of the mountain. Communication is good. There's a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and there's also a Virgo and possibly a Pisces. But if something isn't working, you're not going to, like, you won't be dealing with things that aren't working when we get to the end of the year. When you get to the end of the year, you should be in a place where you've made your choices and decisions and things are moving forward, which is a good thing. Because I think you want things to move forward. I don't think you want to play around with like nonsense that's not moving forward. Scorpio, is H upset that we stopped talking? I don't think that currently they're upset. They may have been disappointed, but they seem to have moved past it. EE, messages for August. You have the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. You could be thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. If you're in a committed relationship, things look good. If you're not in a committed relationship, you may enter one soon. You got money coming in. Water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, and then you have some good luck coming in. It also looks like you could be planning travel. Slow and steady wins the race around making any serious decisions. The PayPal questions are still $2 each, $1.99 each. For those of you that use Cash App or PayPal. So if you're sending more than one question, it should be $3.99. Simon, AJ's current thoughts and feelings towards Leo. May feel like this person is smart and intelligent, ambitious, growing, changing, and transforming, grounded and stable. Tanya, love for August. Love for August. Feeling like you made it to the top of the mountain, you can breathe a sigh of relief. You've got perseverance that pays off around your love life. Fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aquarius. Fire sign, and possibly here a Taurus. But it also could be that there is a wish that comes true around a long-term commitment around a fire sign. So there will definitely be a fire sign around. The Aquarius and the Taurus could be a wish comes true around the fire sign, or there could be a Taurus, and I think you're going to have options. I think these are other people coming in, because I don't think that you have, I think you have a lot of people around you, and I think there's more energy coming in between now and the end of August. Essence, love for August. Love for August. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. It looks like feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain where you could breathe a sigh of relief. Somebody from your past could return. With the Six of Cups, doesn't necessarily have to be somebody that you have been with before. It could be anybody from the past. No longer holding yourself back. You could be feeling undecided about something or someone. Don't make any decisions until you're ready. Listen to your intuition. You could have a fire sign around Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. The world is at your feet. And an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Ramadana. I don't see it yet. I don't see the question yet. Simran, Leo's current good and bad characteristics and traits. They're perseverant, but they hold themselves back. They could be insecure, indecisive, compassionate, but they could be manipulative. They also could be deceitful. They're intuitive. And they could be loyal. They could be a loyal, like a loyal friend. Emin, will I be successful today with online work? Yes, you will be. Liz, love in general. Got a Taurus that comes in that could be of significance, and a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. If you feel as if somebody has treated you unfairly, you'll walk away from that person, especially if you feel like it's not going anywhere. Moving forward, I think you're only going to deal with people who you feel like have treated you fairly, and you're not standing for less than you want or less than you deserve. You've got a Libra here that comes in, and a disappointment is healing and moving into the past. Adonai. How many lists do we have in here? 3 and Elizabeth? Oh, wait a second. We do, right, we do. But we have one Liz with 1 Z that sends super chats. Then we have a Liz with 2 Z's that sends super chats. And then we have Elizabeth that sends super chats. But then I think there are 2 other Liz's. Ramadana, I don't see your question. I see the super chat. I don't see the question, though. Essence, will Arnell be around for my birthday, August 28th? Yes, I think he'll be around. Yeah, maybe, I don't know if it's going to be specifically on that day, but he's around. Like, you might be doing something together for your birthday around that time. Adonai, did I win the Bing giveaway? Did I win the Bing giveaway? Cards indicate yes, you did. So if you find out for some reason that you didn't win whatever this is, I would try your luck somewhere else, because you should be winning something in the near future. I mean, how did C feel after I said we'll just be friends? Okay, may feel like there's cause for celebration around things moving forward around that. May feel like the 2 of you have a good connection, but I think that they're happy that you guys are going to be connected. I don't know what your relationship is with this person, but they seem to be okay with that for right now. 4 elements. I did apply for a job. Will S and L give me a good references? Yes. Dorothy, what's coming towards me that's good? Could have a new job or business opportunity, or idea for a side hustle that comes in. You could have a Sagittarius enter. You may be planning a road trip. You got the world at your feet. Money comes in. Cause for celebration comes in around moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. Looks pretty good. Oh, Liz with the lowercase. Is she the red one? Because I think there's a red one and a blue one. I don't know. But the other Liz's always do super chats. Ramadana, Raymond told me that he has dreams of us being intimate and knows that I'm not being intimate with no one. How he knows that? He's full of shit. This is manipulation. He's taking an educated guess and he's manipulating you. I don't like that. Emperor's in reverse. He wants you to think that he's got some kind of a connection to you. It's just not true. Could he be having dreams about you? It's possible. Does he know for a fact you're not with anyone else? No, he doesn't know that. He's taking a guess. I don't like bullshit like that. It's manipulative. Like, if you want something to move forward, don't manipulate me. Just ask me to hang out. Let's spend time together. Don't try to make, because, you know, like, women tend to have this idea in their head that everything is destined and, you know, the glass slipper and that kind of shit. And certain men, not all of them, know that what women want to hear, and it's manipulative. And I don't like it. I think it's a kind of sleazy. You know, like, just be fair. You want to spend time with me, you want to get together, you're interested in me, then let's be together. Don't give me the shit about dreams and nonsense like that, or like you know something that, because how does he know? He doesn't know. He doesn't know, he's just guessing it. Simran, Gigi's current thoughts and feelings towards Leo. May have walked away from this situation. I don't know where the relationship is, but they seem like they're a little disconnected. They could feel as if they put in a lot of hard work, but they, like, nothing ever moved forward, or like it was like a long road ahead of them. So they're a little disconnected from this situation at this point. And then Scorpio's current thoughts, feelings, and energy towards Leo. May think that this person is creative, unique, grounded, stable, has a lot of respect for this person, and may think that this person is a loyal friend. Maria, what are my ex's intentions towards me right now? Well, there could be communication that comes in, but that's just about it. There's communication that could lead to a tower moment. So I don't know. I don't know where you guys are in the relationship, but if you haven't spoken in a while, any communication that could lead to a tower moment. 4 elements, will I get the job? I think you will get the job. Candy, does Marianne, my ex, still miss and think about maybe coming back? I think that they think about you and miss you from time to time, but I don't see them right now taking any actions to come back, or that they're thinking that you guys are going to reconnect, because the Six of Pentacles is in reverse. So if you're thinking about reconnecting with them, Six of Pentacles is in reverse. It's not coming. They're not coming back. Like, you would have to reach out to them. You would have to be the one to go after them. I wouldn't wait for them to come to you. Now with Six of Pentacles in reverse. Emin, does C want us to be more than friends? Lovers. Does C want us to be lovers? The ideas definitely crossed this person's mind. No doubt about it. They've thought about it. But I think that they're accepting the fact that you told them that you only want to be friends. General for the week. General for the week. General for the week. You could hear from somebody that you've been hoping to hear from, or get news that you've been waiting on. You're no longer holding yourself back. Growth, change, and transformation comes in and around your like financials, like finances are improving. You could be thinking about a side business or a side hustle that brings in extra money, or you could come up with a new idea for one. Looks like you have a creative project on the horizon. The hard work that you put into work, school, or business may come back, and an old wound is healing and moving into the past. Loving Laura, general. Life moves forward pretty quickly. A disappointment heals and moves into the past, and you have a new venture on the horizon. With the Magician, you've got the ability to manifest new opportunities. You might be planning travel. Cause for celebration comes in around travel, and there's a new journey on the horizon. You also could have some new people here. Got the World at your feet, and with the Empress, love and money looks good. You have a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You have a Leo, and then you also have an Aquarius. Simran, did the Cancer stop communicating because it was causing confusion, or he just decided to work on his other connection? I think something moved forward with a third party or whatever. I don't know what the relationship is. There's somebody else around that Cancer, and that moved forward. Kara, will I get ranked among the top 3 this year? Yes, I think you will. Simran, why is Aquarius and Sagittarius being so disrespectful towards MB currently? They seem to be very frustrated. They may feel like they've been treated unfairly, and they're taking it out on this person. There could be a tower moment that happens around this situation. There could be something kind of explosive. And the current good and bad characteristics and traits of AJ. AJ could be creative and unique, genuinely a happy person. They could be disrespectful, or they could lack taking other people's feelings into consideration. They may treat people unfairly. They may have different rules for themselves than they have for other people. They are kind-hearted and caring, but they could be a little sharp at times. They're pretty good with communication. They're very ambitious. They're strong and confident. Emin, why is he not replying to my text? I feel guilty because I can be a lot. I don't think you have anything to feel guilty about. I think that this person just may be busy with something else. And I don't think that they want, either they don't have the time to talk right now, or they're ending the conversation because they have something else to do. It's like communication for now is done. But there's not communication done forever. There's more communication coming in here. So if this person is not responding, I would leave the conversation where it is, and you'll pick up at another point. But it's nothing to feel guilty about. Sathi, when will Kay get her review? Is this like a work review? September, when the sun moves into Virgo. Candy, does my ex-Pisces still have feelings? Or is he over me? Will we speak soon? I think this person has moved forward with their life. Yeah, I don't see communication here right now. If you want to speak to them, I would say you should reach out to them. I wouldn't wait on them. But it looks like they're with somebody else. There's somebody else around them right now. Cinnamon, next 24 in love. Looks a little slow and stagnant. It's not bad. It just doesn't look like much is happening. You could feel like things are a little bit weak. You may be feeling like not much is going on. Although there could be a water sign around, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. But it doesn't look like all that much is going on in the next 24 around love. High vibe for this weekend. High vibe for this weekend. You'll hear from somebody you've been hoping to hear from, or you'll get news that you've been waiting on. It looks like you've got life changes for the better for you quickly. You could be spending time with a Libra. You could also make a decision to walk away from people, places, and things that you feel no longer serve you. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. You could have plenty of different options. You may be planning travel. You're feeling prepared. The energy around you is very positive this weekend. Sarah, Leon, if I reach out, the outcome. Oh, there'll be communication. If you reach out, you'll probably have a decent conversation. Feeling like things come back into balance, like things have changed for the better quickly, and like you're relieved. Pretty good. Simran, what mistreatment is the Aquarius and the Sagittarius so frustrated about and letting it out on MB? May feel like they've been mistreated or disrespected by family members or people close to them. I don't know how this MB is related to the, I don't know if they're all family or if MB is close to the person that is mistreating them, but they feel like somehow MB is involved in this. And they may be feeling disappointed. There could be some sharp energy around the situation. They may feel like they don't know why things are the way they are. Nobody's told them, but they've been either neglected or they've been disrespected, but they don't know why. And for some reason, this person is catching the brunt of it. I don't know why that person is. I can only imagine that it may have something to do with the link that MB has to the people that are mistreating. Essence, why haven't I heard from Arnell? You will. You will. There's communication that comes in fast. He may be overthinking things right now. It's kind of like up in his head, the overthinking. But communication comes in pretty quickly. I'm going to say before the end of the month, and you might even see one another. Disappointments move into the past. Sarah, I somehow get the bad boys, Ricky and Leon, are the type that I want a chance with. I want a chance with. Nick, what can I do to get it? I don't understand the question. I somehow get the bad boys, Ricky and Leon, are the type I want a chance with. Nick, what can I do to get it? I'm not sure what the question is. If you're saying that you're attracted to bad boys, then there's something inside you that needs to be healed that's making you attracted to those type of people. If you're saying that Nick is the good guy and you don't find him attractive, then it's the same situation. It's like people that are attracted to negative situations, it's because it's exciting, or psychologically it feels good when the person gives you attention. Like, so like for example, if you know that this guy is a total dickbag and fucks everyone over, but you find him attractive, it's because when he pays you attention, or he tells you the things that you want to hear, or he wants to hang out with you, it somehow makes you feel as if you're important, or you see, he's into me. Oh, he may have fucked everybody else over, but he's not going to fuck me over because I'm different. So if that's kind of like the situation, that if I don't know that I'm right, this is what I'm not sure what the question is. But if you're attracted to that kind of situation, it's because there's a wound inside you that this is like balm. It's like putting like salve over like a cut or a wound. It heals it, but it's temporary. It's like it feels really good. However, it doesn't last. And I remember years ago when I dated this guy, Vanilla Ice, I mentioned him before. He had a history of being really into somebody, and like it was magic and it was whatever, and then all of a sudden things would turn to shit and he would blow the girl off and he would be on to the next one. And when it was my turn, I really thought, oh, well, I'm different. We're really connected. We have this connection. He did the same thing to me that he did to everyone before. But I didn't see it coming. And it took me years and a whole lot of therapy to discover that I was attracted to that situation because it almost made me see myself as being worthy of something. Like if a guy who could not, he got rid of all these women, but now he was choosing me, made me feel like I was worthy. But I wasn't, because I was no different than any of them. So that's why it was so much more heartbreaking when it happened to me, because I actually thought that it was different. Like I was different. And then when he would come back, I would think, oh, now he's back. Now he's realized that I'm the one for him, and now he's going to make things right. And that's not what happened. He did it to me again. Did it to me for 4 years. Anyway, so I'm not sure if that's the question that you're asking, but just in general, if you're finding that you're attracted to these kind of guys, and you're not attracted to the nice guy, it usually has to do with the internal work that needs to be done, because you're attracted to an exciting situation, and that's not about love. Like butterflies and that bullshit it's nice, but most of the time that's like a limerence thing, and it's not a love connection. And those situations could be very dramatic and have very strong highs and very low lows. But the even keeled relationships are the ones that are usually not so exciting, but long lasting. Anyhow, I don't know if I answered that question right. So you can correct me if I'm wrong. Essence, anything I need to know for the upcoming months? You've got the world that's at your feet here. You're no longer holding yourself back. If you feel undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. A new beginning is on the horizon. It looks like you might be thinking about, oh, you are going back to school. You may be going back to school. The potential's there. You could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan that makes you feel relief, and you have money coming in. Emin, would we make a good couple? Let's see, in his feelings about me. I think that there is potential here. I think he thinks that you're a nice person. I think he finds you to be well balanced, hardworking, smart, and attractive. I'm not so sure that you're going to be feeling it though. You can give it a shot, see where it goes. I don't know. I'm not so sure that you're going to be into him, but you can try it out, see what happens. There's potential here. look, and for anyone that's been in this situation where they're like, well, I don't know if I really like him. I say it all the time. My friend who, she was looking for like rockets to go off and, shooting stars. She started dating this guy, and I'm telling you, for like a good couple of months, she didn't know if she was really into him. I'm going to say it was from like September until like February. That's a long time. But she just kind of stuck it out, and they wound up getting married. And I don't believe that she settled for him. I don't believe that at all. What I believe was this guy came into the picture, and it didn't have all of the limerence, so to speak, because she wasn't aware of him. He just showed up. So it was nobody that she had known before. Well, meanwhile, she may have been lusting after six other people in the past. That it went nowhere. But she thought that there was no magic with those people because it was what was inside her. It was like, oh, he's really attractive, and then your mind goes crazy and writes a story that's not happening. That's where she was when this guy came in. It was like, well, who are you? Like, I don't know about this guy. Like, he's not in my story. But they got to know each other, and it grew like that. So, I don't know. I would give it a shot because it does look like there's potential here. I mean, anything I need to know coming. Anything I need to know coming. Anxiety is moving into the past. You could hear from somebody you've been hoping to hear from. A wish comes true. Listen to your intuition. Intuition is heightened, and you might be planning travel. Where am I here? Simran, Aquarius is Sagittarius, very disrespectful towards everyone in the family, so everyone has distanced themselves from them. Then that's what it is. They don't know their respectful behavior affects people around them. They don't know. No, they have no. They don't know. They don't know why they're being treated like this, and that's why they're acting out. That's why they're frustrated. It's like if you're. How do I explain this without saying too much if certain people are watching? All right, let me put it like this. If you don't know what the rules are, then you can't play by somebody's rules. So, like, let's say, for example, I don't like when people come here and they don't take their shoes off. Totally not me. I don't care if you wear your shoes in here or not. But let's just say that I had this rule that when you come to my house, you take your shoes off. But I didn't tell anybody that. And people came in here and they trampled through my house with their shoes on. And I all of a sudden started storming around, freaking out, but not explaining it to everyone that I would really just prefer it if you took your shoes off before you came in. The people that come here would not know why I was upset because I never said to them, I would like it if you took your shoes off. Now, it would be different if I said to somebody, hey, listen, I just got new carpeting. Do you mind taking your shoes off? And the next time they came in, they may forget. And then I said it again. Hey, do you mind taking off your shoes? I just got new carpeting. Then if you don't know what the rules are, then you don't know why somebody is upset. And I feel like that happens a lot. Like, everybody's got a different set of standards. And, what's acceptable and what's not. Sometimes families take advantage of one another. I can tell you in my family, I've seen it before, where complete strangers, not complete strangers, but family may not be treated as nice as friends are, or neighbors, or they put up with shit from like neighbors that maybe I wouldn't get away with. But that's how it is. But what am I going to do about it? Nothing. Like, what am I going to do about it? Is it disrespectful? Yeah, it is, but it is what it is. You got to pick your battles. So these people don't know why they're being treated like this, and that's why they're frustrated. So if you were to say to someone, hey, listen, I told you 10 times, take your fucking shoes off before you come in my house. What is the problem? Then they can at least say to you, oh, you know what? You're right, I forgot. Or your rules are stupid. Or, you know, my shoes aren't dirty. Or whatever it is, but at least you'll both be on the same page. These people don't know what they're doing, and they feel like they're being isolated or shunned, and then that's hurtful. It's hurtful when you don't know what it is that you're doing. Candy, so what's the future outcome with my ex-Pisces and myself? Anything between us? Well, there is no final outcome because outcomes change all the time. But I don't see the two of you reconnecting. It looks like wherever things are right now, this is like they're stuck. There's anxiety and it's stuck. This Pisces has moved forward with their life. Now, I mean, at some point, could you run into them again and reconnect at some point? I mean, you have a whole life to live. I can't tell you that that's never going to happen because it could happen when you're 50. It could happen when you're 70. I don't know that. But in this reading, it looks like they've moved forward with their life, and I don't see a reconnection here. I don't know when the last time was you spoke to this person or if they've told you that they're with someone else, but it doesn't look like they're coming back to this relationship anytime soon. So I would explore other options. 6 of Cups in reverse is like, I left it in the past. I'm not coming back. Like, I'm not looking back at the past. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean forever because life changes. But with a reading like this, I can't tell you to sit around and wait for this person to come back because it doesn't look like they're coming back. I would just say, it looks like the ex-Pisces has moved on with somebody else. That's where they're at right now. And it would be in your best interest to move forward with your life at this point. Ling, how will tonight's date be with S? It looks pretty good. It looks like things are moving forward. It's well balanced. There's happiness around this situation, and you've got the Empress here, which is like, the Magician, which is like the ability to manifest new opportunities. Pretty good. Best way, who's coming towards me in love for August? Sagittarius and a Capricorn, or it could be somebody sitting on that Capricorn Sagittarius cusp. Somebody makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. The world is at your feet and your perseverance pays off. Channel 111, August General. You are not looking back on the past fondly. Your life is moving forward and you're prepared for it. The world is at your feet. An old wound is healing and moving into the past. You'll hear from somebody you've been hoping to hear from or get news that you've been waiting on. Success comes in around work, school, or business. Pallavi, love. You have a 4 of Cups person in your world right now that may be somebody that a relationship moves forward with that you haven't taken notice of yet. Out of the clear blue sky, they could show up. Now, they could be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer that comes in very perseverant, or they could be somebody, and then the water sign that comes in perseverant could be 2 different things. Looks like you'll have choices around love. You've got the world at your feet. An old wound is healing and moving into the past. Love offers are coming in that are making you feel like you made it to the top of the mountain. You could breathe a sigh of relief because new beginnings are starting and happiness is coming out over your love life. Maggie, will H the Capricorn visit me in Germany in the next 7 months? I'm not convinced about that. It's not coming up high enough for me to say yes. Miss Billy, general for August. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. It looks like you've got the hard work that you put into work, school, or business comes back to you, and you have money coming in. You may also be feeling very successful around work, school, or business, and you've got a Virgo entering. You've got choices that come in around business that lead to like success around finances. Simon, everyone in the family has been using Great Rock Method and Aquarius and Sagittarius because we believe they're narcissists. Every time we visit them, there's a fight, so we stop trying. Okay. So you have the right to do that, but they also have the right to feel however it is that they feel. Narcissists are funny people because, I don't know. It depends who you talk to. Some people will say that they know what they're doing is wrong. Like I've seen some people say that, and then I've heard some people say that they just don't care. Like they don't have any empathy, so they don't care. Somebody that just doesn't feel bad. They just don't give a shit. So they would care more that they're not getting what they want out of the situation than care that your feelings are hurt or that you're upset about something. They don't care about that. They care that they're not getting what they want out of the situation. If they're true narcissists. Essence, why is KD wishing we stayed friends now? May feel like the two of you had a nice connection. May have feel like there was like a mutual camaraderie. I don't know what your relationship is. May feel like things are a little out of balance now, and they wish that things were the way they were. I don't know what happened between you. Elsa, love in August. There's a new beginning on the horizon. Could be with a Capricorn. But slow and steady wins the race. I wouldn't expect much to happen super fast. And watch out with the Emperor in reverse. That you're not trying to manipulate something or make something happen, because manipulation leads to a tower moment. But it doesn't have to. You can avoid it. And make sure nobody else is trying to manipulate you either. It looks like there could be a potential that comes in as a Capricorn in August. Slow and steady wins the race. Luna, rest of the week. For the rest of the week, you've got growth, change, and transformation coming in and around your life, and anxiety is easing and moving into the past. Perseverance pays off. You may be thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. A new beginning starts. A Libra enters. Hard work that you put into work, school, or business comes back to you and pays off. You could be planning a road trip. Oh, Essence, that person may be missing you. Anthony, does PP know that I'm thinking and missing her these days? Yeah, she knows. She knows. All right, it is 12:15. So can we cut off the super chats, because I have got to go to bed sometime, and you know I'm a night person. If I don't wind down now, I'll never make it to bed. But tomorrow, I know I keep saying this, but tomorrow things really should go back to normal. Unless the car screws me up. But I don't think it will. I don't think it will. Araceli, work this week. You may be feeling a little bit negative about something, or you may be feeling a little bit down. But if you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Listen to your intuition. Lay down the law, set up boundaries. Don't let anybody take advantage of you. You do have money coming in, and you have a wish that comes true before the end of the week. So it's not bad, not a bad week. Sarah, I've been attending therapy to work on myself. My son's dad thinks he doesn't need it. It's all my fault. Will he eventually understand that he also needs to work on himself? No, I don't think so. It doesn't look like it at this point anyway. But I would forget about him. You got to do what you need to do for yourself. Take your focus off of him and what he doesn't like, because it's not about him. You know, you can only be responsible for yourself. The only person that you have any control over is you. If you're doing the right thing by you, that's all you need to do. But I think that you're worried too much about him, what he thinks, and how he's going to react to stuff that's going on in your life, when the only person that you can really control is you, and you're not in a relationship with him. If he works on himself, he works on himself. If he doesn't, he doesn't. It doesn't affect you. And he's only responsible to the child. See, a question like this to me is like, you want him to work on himself for what reason? How, like, you're not together. So if you're not together, well, what difference does it make if he works on himself? Like, to me, the boundaries between the two of you co-parenting and still being in a relationship are very blurred. It's not, it's like, you need to work on yourself. What does that have to do with how he fathers the kid? You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a father to the kid, you're a mother to the kid. He might not be a perfect father. That's not here nor there. Like, for his personal growth journey is his journey. It doesn't have anything to do with you. And I think the lines are very blurred, and that's why there's a lot of drama here. Also, what are Alex's true intentions with me in August? It looks as if he's walked away from this situation with the Eight of Cups, and it looks like the situation is out of balance. The two of you are not on the same page when it comes to this situation. Looks like he's moving forward, or the relationship has weakened, and there may be old hurts around this situation, but I don't see him having any serious intentions in the month of August. Simran, if MB and IB were to tell the Aquarius that they and their family have been very disrespectful and rude towards everyone else, such as gossiping, embarrassing, dominating them, how would he think and respond? He would feel, well, he would be defensive. He would be defensive. He would say that, he would probably deny it a little bit. He would be defensive. He would say that everybody was being a little bit too sensitive, and would say, I don't know who they're gossiping to, but it looks like it's family related, and they may say something like, we're all family. Like, why are you embarrassed? We're all family. But I don't think that they're going to take responsibility. Doesn't look like they take responsibility for it. Not at this point anyway. Doesn't mean that can't change at some point. Sometimes you have to have a big blow up. You have to have a big, disagreement, and then you can work on the relationship again. Sometimes you just got to hash it out. MNC's true intentions with me. It looks like they are fine with just being friends. It doesn't look like they're looking for a committed relationship right now, but they would be um, curious to see if something could happen, or they may want to explore the connection between the two of you. But they don't have anything definite in their mind. Now that you gave them the friends line, that's kind of where they're letting it sit for right now. Someone has an explanation to why everyone has shunned and stuff. Yeah, well, all right, look, if you have one person and 3 or 4 people come up to them and say, you've done this, and that, they're going to feel ganged up on, and they're going to feel backed into a corner, and they're going to get defensive. That's just the way it is. But if you don't tell them, I mean, I don't care if there's 20 of you telling this one person. If you don't tell them, they can't explain themselves. They can't self-reflect. They don't know what they've done. So I don't think there's anything wrong with saying that to somebody. And, if they don't like it, that's their problem. But at least you got off your chest what you had to say. And you don't have to, wonder. You just tell them how you feel. And then if they say, well, yo, you're too sensitive, or they try to defend and deflect, which they probably will, then, okay, well, this is how I feel. This is why you're being treated like this. So if you don't like it, then you have to change your actions. If you don't change your actions, I'm not going to deal with you. That's it. That's it. And then at least it's out in the open, and there's none of this guesswork. People don't like when they don't know what's wrong. And human beings, for some reason, have a horrible, horrible way of communicating. They know how to go to this person, they know how to go to that person, but they don't know how to go to the person they have the problem with. I'm just as bad as the next guy, so don't think that I'm not. But that's, they don't want to start trouble. They don't want to start trouble, so they talk bad to everybody else. And then they want somebody to sympathize with them. But all this sympathizing in the world is not going to fix the problem. You got to go to the person who's causing it. Mel, updated love reading. Oh, you could have choices here that come in around love. That's a good thing. Lay down the law, set up boundaries. If you feel like somebody is overstepping, you could have a Taurus enter. If no Taurus shows up, the next relationship could have a long-term commitment. If you're waiting to hear from somebody, you should hear from that person soon. You have a wish that comes true around love. An Aquarius enters, a Sagittarius enters. Long-term potential around your next relationship. It also looks like happiness is coming out over your next relationship, and with the Empress. Love, money, abundance, fertility. Life comes back into balance when a wish comes true. Okay, I'm going to say Taurus, Aquarius, Sagittarius are around. And things should be moving forward because you're cutting away things that aren't working. So I don't think it's anything from the past. I think it's new. Similar, Aquarius and Sagittarius, thoughts, feelings, and next intentions towards Leo. I don't think they have any intentions at this point. I think that they feel like Leo is oversensitive, over dramatic, and being difficult. But I don't think that they have any specific intentions at this point. They may feel like there's a long road ahead of them. They don't really have anything planned right now. Alrighty, I am going to wrap it up. Thank you all very much for being here. I'm sorry it's so late. Thank you, Mel, for staying on late. I will see you guys tomorrow. I don't know what the deal is with the car, but I'll be on sometime in the afternoon. Hopefully earlier rather than later. That's what my goal is. We'll see what happens. I'm going to try to shoot for getting on by 12. We'll see what happens. I should just shut my mouth now because you know how it goes over here. Thank you all very, very much. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.